I wish to give a special thanks to Deborah Dixon for nominating me and to the committee for accepting me for membership in the Alabama Sports Officials Hall of Fame. I must admit, it has been a long time coming and a huge surprise, for as one grows older, people tend to forget individuals. I am so thankful I have not been forgotten. Thank all of you so very much. I began my lengthy officiating career in 1957 while attending Troy State University. As a sophomore, I took an officiating class under Coach Bill Clipson, the varsity football coach, for whom I played 4 years. The class was assigned to officiate the intramural games. After a few games, the coaching staff, including John Archer, the basketball coach, called me to their office, informing me I was most capable to be an Alabama High School Athletic Association official. I immediately joined Alabama High School Athletic Association and the Troy Basketball Association and began officiating high school basketball games. Coach Archer also used me to officiate the Troy JV games versus University B teams and junior colleges. I shall never forget those two coaches for directing me into the officiating career, which I enjoyed and did until the summer of 2006. I left Alabama High School Athletic Association officiating in the late 1990s. As I grew older and had a bad football knee, I always said I would retire when I reached the point that I had difficulty covering the game properly as an official should. I continued umpiring softball until 2006, as I was the Alabama ASA commissioner for some 34 years, and also the ASA national president 4 terms. I was appointed international umpire-in-chief by the International Softball Committee. My career included officiating as a member of the Troy, Tuscaloosa, Milton, Florida, and for many years the Gadsden Associations, serving as the booking agent for the high school baseball, volleyball, wrestling, badminton, and high school softball and ASA softball for 33 years. During these many years, I met many great coaches and people in all of the sports. I officiated 7 different sports with basketball, wrestling, and softball leading the way. I began teaching sports officiating classes at Gadsden State Community College in 1967, working closely with Coach Herman Bubba Scott, a very good friend and supporter. I am thankful I was able to train many young men to become officials in the various sports. One of our inductees tonight was one of those young men, as he officiated his first high school basketball game with me. Congratulations, Cosby, for your success in being inducted in the Hall of Fame tonight. I became a college official in my second year and had a very good success in 5 collegiate sports, including umpiring the Division II College Baseball World Series, working the plate in the championship game. I also officiated many collegiate basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, state, and conference championships. I actually organized the Alabama High School Athletic Association wrestling, volleyball, badminton, and softball officials at the request of Coach Scott during the 60s and the early 70s. As a matter of fact, we held the state wrestling championships in this very facility after it was completed in 1975. I must say I enjoyed my career being a high school and collegiate official in the 7 sports in which I was involved. I appreciate Coach Scott having the trust and confidence he placed in me for the many years. I also wish to thank all of the booking agents who assigned me to the various contests and games. Thanks also to the many officials who worked with me, tolerating me those many years. I officiated many high school and collegiate, state, regional, national tournaments and games. All were thrilling experiences, including officiating many University of Troy basketball and baseball games. Being chosen for the Division II National Baseball Tournament, working the plate in the championship game may top the list, although being appointed by Coach Scott to organize and to be the head official in 13 consecutive state of Alabama wrestling tournaments and several state volleyball tournaments is also high on the list. Being the referee in the high school 5A championship football game at Legion Field was also a very awesome experience. I made a mistake in that game, but I thankfully believe it was overlooked and unnoticed. However, I'm not sure, but I have never forgotten that moment. I suppose my greatest accomplishment was in ASA softball, being the national umpire-in-chief 13 years, giving it up when appointed commissioner. I was the chairman of the National Umpire Committee for 20 years. I was also chosen to umpire many ASA, state, regional, and national tournaments across the nation, including being behind the plate in the ASA Women's Fast Pitch National in Orlando, Florida, with the most famous and the best pitcher of all time on the mound, Joan Joyce. The opportunity to work several pre-Olympic softball games was also very exciting. My sincere thanks to all who helped and supported me during my lengthy and varied officiating career, especially my precious wife, Linda. Oh, how I wish she could be here. Thanks so much to all of you.